All right, we are ready to get things rolling in this edition of the Bergstrom State Line Quiz Bowl. The Hononegah Indians and the Lena Winslow Panthers are ready to face off. We begin, as we always do, with our Superior Joining Technologies buzz-in round. All of our contestants have buzzers there at the podiums. If you know the answer, go ahead, hit the buzzer, wait for me to call you by name. Give me the answer. If it's correct, you get 10 points. If not, the other team gets a chance to take those 10 points. If you interrupt me during a question as well, I will stop reading when you buzz in, but then the other team may get a chance to hear the rest of that question if your answer is incorrect. All right, hope that's clear. We have as many questions as we can get to in this allotted time frame. So I'll read these as fast as I can, and the quicker you answer, the more questions we get to as well. Hands on your buzzers. Is everyone ready? Smiles, right? We want to win the game too, but let's have some fun, okay? Our first question in the Superior Joining Technologies buzz-in round is this. What TV show that introduced the prosecutor and eventual DA Jack McCoy was created by Dick Wolf and led to the spin-offs Spencer?
Law and Order.
Law and Order is correct. I feel like instead of the beep, you should have heard dun-dun, right? Law and Order is correct. 10 points. Hononegah's on the board. What author of Commentaries on the Gallic War was a member of the First Triumvirate alongside Pompey and Crassus and was killed? John.
Julius Caesar.
Julius Caesar, correct. Killed on the Ides of March. Lena Winslow is on the board. What was the name for the forced labor camps where prisoners were sent during the regime of Joseph Stalin? Hayden.
Gulag.
Gulag's correct. 10 more points for Hononegah. What Perkins School instructor who went fully blind shortly before her 1936 death was the teacher and lifelong companion of Helen Keller? Hayden.
Anne Sullivan.
Anne Sullivan is correct. Their relationship was made into a play and a movie. 10 more points. Next question. What English metropolis, where a May 2017 terrorist attack targeted an Ariana Grande concert, is home to a soccer club known as United? Censor.
Manchester.
Manchester, correct. 10 more points, Hononegah. What Jewish American author wrote Goodbye Columbus, The Plot Against America, and Portnoy's Complaint? Hope my mispronunciation didn't throw you off. Philip Roth is who we were looking for. That's the author. No points, new question. Ola Romer used eclipses of Jupiter's moons to estimate what physical quantity that equals nearly 3 times 10 to the 8th meters per second. Jordan.
Speed of light.
Speed of light in a volume. That's correct. 10 more points, Hononegah. You now have 50. A popular subsection of Reddit is dedicated to a type of interview called an AMA, which stands for what phrase? Hayden.
Ask me anything.
Correct. 10 more points. What film director who depicted a night in Modesto, California in American Graffiti is better known for creating the Star Wars franchise? Spencer.
George Lucas.
George Lucas is correct. What compound, whose name is from the Greek word for smell, is broken down in the atmosphere by chlorofluorocarbons and has chemical formula O3? Priyanka.
Ozone.
Ozone, correct. 10 more points, Hononegah. A machine's efficiency equals the ratio of the ideal and actual measures of what quantity? A measure of the machine's force amplification. Hayden.
Work.
Incorrect. Lena Winslow. Asa.
Force.
Incorrect. Are you sort of on the right track? Mechanical advantage was the official name that we needed. No points, and that's the end of our first round. So after one round, Hononegah has 80 points, Lee Win has 10. 70-point difference, but we've got 3 rounds to go. Lots of points still on the board. We'll take a quick break and come back with our second round, which is our volleyball, brought to you by Rock Valley College. Stay with us.